Hello everybody! Well, here we are with the next fight from the first round of the Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragons server for September 2015, and we have Friend of the Royal Guard who'll be facing off against Crowley, also of the Royal Guards. Two Royal Guard showdowns back to back. Very nice. So, this fight here, I think we're going to see some joined finger. I don't know if Crowley has it. I'm pretty sure Friend does. But beyond that, it's anybody's guess. Not guessed. Ugh. So we'll just have to see. Let's get into it now. They're fighting, and straight away it is Executioner's Blade coming out of Crowley. He gets a little hit in there. Friend is coming back with that joined finger as expected. He has made one move and done a little bit of damage, but he seems to be biding his time. There he goes now, getting a few more hits in there. Friend seems to be playing patient and waiting for Crowley to come to him. Crowley is getting a little bit aggressive. There goes the rage already. And that brings Crowley down to 75% health, maybe 60%. That's a lot of damage, but Crowley must have quite a bit of defense to stand up to that well. There's the stun and the barreled move of Eradication at a Friend. He gets a few more hits in there, has Crowley down to almost 50%. Crowley plucks the Peacock's plume. Both of them pluck the plume, have a momentary rest here. And they just circle. No one wants to engage before the time's up. There's the Tai Chi knockdown, though. The parry break and opening the Tai Chi out of Crowley. Will Friend be able to get out of this or not? He does. It looks like his inner got him out of it. He suffered the damage, but not the ill effects, so no follow-up for Crowley. Does a bit of damage, though. His opening the Tai Chi is pretty well developed. Getting the damage done, but another stun, more joined finger at a Friend, has Crowley down to 50%. Friend is just above 50% himself, so Crowley is keeping up so far. There's a pluck and a stun. I think Crowley got a little bit of healing, but Friend disengaged before anything substantial could happen. More Executioner's Blade coming out of Crowley. Gets a few hits in there. Some fast dodging there out of Friend. I think he was going in for a remote stun, but he ends up with the rage. Has Crowley down to a third health. Crowley needs... Oh, he gets paralyzed again. Does Friend has a follow-up for this? Yes, he does, but Crowley managed to get the Pegasus in just before the stun. That was really close. He was almost finished there. Friend had the parry, and then the paralyze. That's the word. But Crowley managed to get that Pegasus in just in time. But another paralyze, another eradication, another rage of joined finger. Crowley is down to 50% again. He has plenty of rage, though. He could come back with something good. Probably a opening the Tai Chi, judging from his play so far. And Crowley's here somewhere. There he is, flying through the world. Ghost Claws and Bloodshed. Sent the Bloodshed. Good combination there. Has Crowley down to just above a third health. Crowley is having a little bit of trouble getting a good connection here. Friend seems to be flying around pretty fast and loose, trying to keep Crowley from getting a good connection. There's the parry break. Opening the Tai Chi does not connect. Will this be it for Crowley? He's down to 5,000 points of health. Friend is waiting for it. He gets caught in the opening the Tai Chi, though, and there's the follow-up. Parry break. Second opening the Tai Chi out of Crowley. There was a trick the enemy there from Friend, but it looks like he cast it just too soon. Now Friend is coming back with more joined finger. Tried to get the stun there, but did not connect. Crowley is in trouble, though. He's way down on health. Pegasus brings him up only to 50%, way down in energy now. Friend is doing a little bit better, 50% health, lots of energy. He's circling the moon like a madman, getting that energy back. There goes more Executioner's Blade from Crowley. A little bit of lag as well, but the stun and more joined finger at a Friend. He does not have enough for a rage, so it won't be too much damage quite yet. He's just biding his time again. And there goes the Tai Chi fist knockdown. Is there going to be a follow-up? A pluck out of Crowley. No attack from Friend, though. He doesn't bite the bait. So Crowley isn't going to get any healing out of this. Still sitting on enough for another rage. He circles the moon, and they continue to circle each other. Both of them are trying to get a connection here, but neither of them are getting it to land quite right. But there goes the parry break. But opening the Tai Chi out of Crowley does not connect with Friend. Friend is backing off this time, not getting in too close, but he's taking advantage of that miss and continues with the joined finger skill. Less than 30 seconds left to go, though. 27,000 versus 51,000. I don't think Crowley can catch up here. He's going to have to work on keeping himself alive, even though he has lots of energy. He recovered almost all of it, but 10 seconds left. Still about 20,000 points of difference. There's no way that Crowley can catch up at this point. It's all but over for the first round. And there goes the rage. We're after the bell. 56,000 versus 27,000, called on account of time. Interesting, the players are still able to fight. I didn't know that was possible. Most people just disengage at the end of the round, but that's kind of neat. I wonder how long they could keep this up for. Apparently not so long. Anyway, so yeah, Crowley definitely got behind on that round as far as damage done. Friend was taking a strategy of just waiting for his opportunities and getting those hits in. Crowley is being very aggressive, though, trying to make things happen. I think that's really what he has to do. If he doesn't have joined finger himself, he's going to have to stay aggressive and make those opportunities happen, because Friend can afford to just sit back, build up his rage, and attack. But that doesn't seem to be working out so well for the two of them. Well, for Crowley anyway, so I don't know what he can do. Opening with a pluck, that's an interesting choice. Basically negates the first 10 seconds of the round. There is some more Executioner's Blade coming out of Crowley now. Gets a connection, does a little bit of damage, but there's the parry break and more. Joined finger out of Friend, getting a few good hits in there. Not a whole lot of damage back and forth. About even so far. There's another parry break. More joined finger out of Friend. Crowley coming back again with the Executioner's Blade. Trading back and forth here. Crowley is starting to fall behind as far as health left. And damage done. 6,000 versus 2,000. He needs to keep up, especially if this goes to a time again. But another opening to Tai Chi. Friend is not caught. He needs to take advantage of this. And he doesn't. There's the pluck from Crowley. Saves himself a little bit of damage. Pluck from Friend as well. And this will effectively slow things down for a moment. A little bit of flying. There goes the Executioner's Blade again from Crowley. Gets a few good connection. Friend gets a reply of joined finger. And the damage is about even. But there goes the rage, completely unblocked. Crowley is now down to 50%. Again, he's surviving those a lot better than a lot of other competitors. The rage is from the joined finger. Crowley has about 23,000 points of health. He must have stacked a whole lot of defense instead of health. That seems to be the choice now. Either you stack up health or you stack up defense to try to make your survivability, make yourself more survivable in these combat situations. Friend has 24,000 as well. It seems like the health levels of the day for this Mount Hua is between 25 and 30,000 points of health. So they're just a little bit on the low side, but they seem to have damage resistance instead, not doing a whole lot of damage to each other with these attacks. So maybe that is a good strategy, maybe not. We'll have to see as the competition progresses or something. Lots of plucking the peacock plume. Crowley is still sitting on about 50% health. He has lots of energy. Friend is at about 80% health. Less energy, but lots of rage. Crowley really needs to watch out for another rage from that joined finger set. Friend can get in there and do that. There's the stun, though. Is this going to be followed up with a rage? Of course it is. And that brings Crowley down to well, not quite a third health. He tricks the enemy and tries for the Tai Chi knockdown. Falls through the floor. Plucks the peacock's plume. A lot going on here. That was a nice strategy there. Avoided some of the damage from that rage. Not near as devastating as it could have been. Continues with the Executioner's Blade. There's the Tai Chi knockdown from Friend now. And opening the Tai Chi. A bit of a switch up for Friend. He captures Crowley in that opening the Tai Chi. Crowley will get out of the effects, not the damage. He's down to a third health. Plucks the Pegasuses. And recovers about 75% of his health. But Friend is right there with more joined finger and the rage. Gonna bring Crowley all the way down to 50%. Crowley comes back with his own Tai Chi fist. Back and forth with the Tai Chi fist now. Opening the Tai Chi, he has caught Crowley again. How much damage will this do this time? Brings Crowley down to a third health. That's a pretty good damage out of the opening the Tai Chi for Friend. He switches up now to Dog Beating Staff. Ancient Manual. Almost forgot it for a second there. But a Plux ends that for Crowley just in time, though. He was down to 2,000 points of health. Almost nothing. He Pegasus brings him up to about 50%. He's in trouble now. He has 50% health, no energy. And Friend is sitting on almost full meters for both. He does circle the moon and comes in with more Executioner's Blade, but there's the knockdown, parry break, and opening the Tai Chi from Friend. This, I don't know if this will finish him off, but there is, again, 30 seconds to go. And a nice stun there. Very nice pose. Crowley is saying that he has lost the match. 25 seconds left to go. 23,000 versus 52,000. That's 20,000 points of damage to try to do in the next 15 seconds. Just not going to happen, especially with this particular matchup. So Crowley's just trying to stay alive now. He's down to 3,000 points of health. More joined finger coming out of Friend, but it really doesn't matter. And that is it. And they're still continuing to fight. That's neat. I didn't know you could do that. And there goes Crowley. But it doesn't count because it was already decided. So that means Friend will move on to the next round. Crowley will have to try again next month. And we will have more fights from the Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragon server right here on this channel. Please stay tuned for that.